So this is the former Israeli ambassador to Italy. And he says Israelis aren't interested in dialogue and want a total annihilation of Gaza. And anyone that threatens a Jew must die. Zionists, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Israeli ambassador to former Israeli ambassador to Israel telling you what the end game is for Israel. The people over at Breaking Points, Soccer and Crystal.
They figured it out today.
Did they figure it out?
Yeah.
They finally figured it out what you were watching?
So. When I was watching
they figured out what the end game was?
It dawned on them what the end game was, yes.
They said it?
Yeah. I think I took it that way because I was watching where we were.
Well, that's the kind of insight you get from Hudson Institute about 4 weeks into a tragedy.
I thought Kyle Kalinske came up with the answer.
Oh, maybe that is it.
I thought he put his little blonde head into thinking real hard.
Here we go. Here's the former Israeli ambassador.
Vorrei dire che noi in Israele.
He says, I would like to say that we in Israel,
almeno la popolazione,
at least the population, are not interested in all this rational Palestinian talk.
Hey, who gives a shit what you want? I'm not in your country. That's my question. Oh, you're not interested? Why do I care?
Razionali, palestinesi, tutti che anche.
For us, there is only one purpose. Oh. What is that purpose?
Sentite qua. Per noi c'è uno scopo: distruggere Gaza.
To destroy Gaza. To destroy this absolute evil.
Assoluto.
Well, that's very German of you.
Distruggere
to destroy this.
Perché non
there is no chance that after the Holocaust, Jewish people.
Non c'è la possibilità dopo l'Olocausto.
Mi scusi, però
che saranno.
No.
We'll live in a similar experience as they were 80 years ago. Oh,
is that when the Nazis hang glided into their party?
Remember when the Nazis put on flip flops and hang glided into their
rave? I believe that's what happened in Germany, right? The Nazis came in with hang gliders.
So he's just saying it.
Yeah, no.
So I thought he was actually
like, this is crazy.
Like, this is crazy. No, he's saying this is what we have to do.
He's justifying it.
Guys, yes. It's a bad time.
They don't hide their war crimes. They justify
the war. They of course we're just like Nazis. Because one time Nazis did something to us, and now we're doing it back to Palestinians.
Never again. Never again to me.
Yes.
It didn't mean everyone.
This is wild.
Well, it's great. Here's what I love, because I know I've been balls deep in Israelis over a long time, and they're not like, it is like you don't mess with the Zohan. Like, they look at Americans the way we look at Canadians, like we're kind of pussies to them. And that's why during after 9/11, all this moronic, we need to be like El Al Airlines, and we need to get tough how Israel does.
Remember that?
Israel just does crimes. They don't care.
Yeah.
We got to be like Israel. So we did. It was a disaster. Okay, a lot of people are maimed for life or dead.
1 million people.
We spent the last 10 years saying how this kind of Bible justice, the intelligentsia here, who doesn't feel safe. We're talking about how stupid Bible people are, right? To rednecks who approved of this nonsense. And now we got to go kill them all. Where's everybody that's going to back you up, man? Where are they? You ran them all off. And then you had the nerve to talk about Ukraine. It's unbelievable.
To me, what's unbelievable is the stupidity of the American people who watch MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News and can't see this.
Well, they saw Wolf Blitzer.
They saw Wolf Blitzer.
Wolf Blitzer.
So you did that anyway then?
Yeah, no, it's dawning on him. There's no hiding it. It's so grotesque. You can't hide it.
What about Amy Schumer? Is she still...
She doesn't care about any of that. What do you think she cares about stuff? Are you joking? Do you think this guy cares?
Yeah. Jim Gaffigan is also worried about his Jewish... Jim Gaffigan is also very worried about his Jewish friends. I don't know if you saw.
He's Catholic, and
he's Catholic.
He's got 12 kids and a very strict wife.
Jimmy, is he wearing a yellow star over there? I can't see on his shirt.
What does that mean?
Because they're wearing the yellow stars now.
Like the Nazi camp thing?
Yeah, that's what they did in the UN the other day, as they were claiming that they have a right to do what he's saying
as they're doing to the Palestinians what was done to them with the yellow stars.
Palestinians should put on stripy pajamas. That's what they should do.
Situazione come che era 80 anni fa. Vorrei dirti così. Sono stanco di questi discorsi.
After the 7th of October, every person in the world who threatens a Jew
non sarà più la possibilità di ogni persona nel mondo che minaccia un ebreo, ogni persona che minaccia un ebreo con
or kills a Jew
con
has to die.
Okay, question,
So
sir.
that would not be the majority of the Palestinian people. It certainly wouldn't be those children. So
They're a threat. Also, I have a question. What if it's a Jew who says what they're doing is wrong? Does that Jew have to die for saying it's wrong what the other Jews did?
Yeah.
Because it gets a little tricky.
right.
It's real easy with in and out group shit, but then once a bunch of Jewish people are not on board for this,
There's a bunch of
Should they
there's
die?
the Jewish Alliance for Peace. I think that's the name of it, right?
well, they got to die according to Baldy McFucking.
uccidere un ebreo deve morire.
So there. Wow.
Justifies it.
That is, they're just out. And still, you have Joe Biden and his black lesbian immigrant
Yeah.
female worried about the feelings and safety of Jewish college students,
As well as Steve Ducey.
Steve Ducey.
It's a uniparty, and they all turn into Sirhan, like somebody flicked a murder switch in their head suddenly, and every kind of scruple or principle they had is done. It's like, I mean, it looks like the entire government got MK Ultra'd with the whiplash of acting like it's crazy to pay for
There's
this.
nothing that Hamas could have done that would justify you slaughtering children, dropping bombs on a refugee
War is
camp.
bloody.
Those are not theaters of war.
Hey, wait.
There's nothing you could do that would. There's nothing that justifies that.
I have a question.
And so now they're just saying, of course we're going to act just like Nazis. The Nazis we've been funding in Ukraine. Of course we act like they're just admitting it. They're not even hiding it now.
Why should they have to hide it?
So when Wolf Blitzer, I wonder what Ben Shapiro says about Wolf Blitzer. He's also a self-hating Jew now.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Wolf Blitzer, it's all stupid.
I have a question.
What? We have to go. Go ahead.
Is Putin? Are we still going to arrest Putin for deporting children out of a war zone?
Remember that?
Before,
Yeah.
he deported Ukrainian children who speak Russian and were going to be killed by Ukrainians
That's right.
out of their country so they wouldn't blow up. Unlike Israel that goes ahead and blows
And do you
them all
remember
up.
the stupid story
Yeah.
Americans believe? I know because all I have to do is call my ex-roommate, ask him what he thinks, and he's going to tell you exactly what they told him to say on CNN. Oh no, that Putin's kidnapping kids. He's kidnapping kids.
To what end?
What?
To what end would he be kidnapping kids?
Selling them on the black market, didn't you hear?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Along with
totally.
American guns that he captured from Ukraine?
Yeah. That he sold back to Hamas.
That he sold to
Back to
Hamas.
Yeah. And you, Jimmy, the thing that just drives me crazy about this, the way he justifies this crap, I remember watching in a Max Blumenthal film, the way a lot of Israelis were justifying killing children is that they're going to grow up to be a terrorist anyways.
Yes.
That's the shit that just boils my blood when I hear this guy's voice speak.
Yes.
Oh, I just hate Italian accents.
Fuck you.
That is what. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. Come see us doing live shows. We're going to be in Levittown, Red Bank, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Covina, California, Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, Palmdale, California, Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, Milwaukee, and Lansing, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.